This is me, Rabia Confidence Valley, and today we have a live session with Annie, and our topic is the science behind happiness. So, Annie, how are you?
Welcome, Salam, Rabia Confidence Valley. I'm feeling fantastic. Happy to be here with you. The science behind happiness. Now that's a topic that makes my heart do a little happy dance. How about you? Are you feeling those good vibes already?
Yes, I am feeling as well. So, our first question is: what does scientific research say about the link between gratitude and happiness?
Gratitude and happiness, such a power duo. Science shows that practicing gratitude actually rewires our brain to focus more on the positive stuff. When we regularly acknowledge what we're thankful for, our brain releases feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. It's like giving your happiness a little boost every day. Have you tried keeping a gratitude journal or anything like that? I find it's like a mini happiness workout.
Okay, how do brain chemicals like dopamine and serotonin influence our mood?
Great question, Rabia. Dopamine is like the brain's little reward messenger. It gets released when we do something enjoyable, making us feel motivated and happy. Serotonin, on the other hand, helps regulate mood, sleep, and even appetite, keeping us calm and balanced. When these chemicals are in harmony, it's like your brain is throwing a feel-good party. Have you noticed certain activities that give you that dopamine or serotonin kick? For me, it's definitely yoga and dancing around my living room.
Okay, can happiness be measured objectively and how?
Ah, measuring happiness, that's a tricky but fascinating one. Scientists often use surveys and questionnaires where people rate their own happiness or life satisfaction, kind of like a happiness selfie, but with words. They also look at things like brain scans and hormone levels to get a peek behind the scenes. But since happiness is super personal, it's a mix of science and individual experience. What about you? How do you usually check in with your own happiness? Any little rituals or signs you notice?
How does positive thinking affect mental and physical health?
Positive thinking is like a superpower for your mind and body. When you focus on the bright side, your stress levels drop, which helps your immune system stay strong and your heart happy. Mentally, it can boost resilience, so you bounce back quicker from tough times. It's like giving your whole self a big, warm hug. I try to sprinkle a little positive self-talk into my day, like telling myself, "You got this, Annie." What about you? Any go-to positive mantras or thoughts that lift you up?
Okay, what role does mindfulness play in increasing happiness?
Oh, mindfulness is like the secret sauce for happiness. When you're mindful, you're fully present in the moment, which helps you savor the good stuff and not get tangled up in worries about the past or future. It reduces stress and makes you more aware of what truly brings you joy. Mindfulness is like the secret sauce for happiness. When we practice being fully present without judgment, we notice the little joys we might usually miss, like the warmth of the sun or a good laugh. It helps us manage stress and stop our minds from racing with worries, which makes space for more calm and contentment. I love starting my day with just a few mindful breaths. It's like hitting the reset button. Do you practice mindfulness, Rabia? What's your favorite way to stay present? I love starting my day with a few minutes of mindful breathing. It's like hitting the reset button for my mood. Do you practice mindfulness?
Yes,
Maybe
I
during
also
your live
practice
sessions
mindfulness.
or just in daily life?
Yes, I also practice
Love that
mindfulness.
you're on.
And your next question is: how do social connection impact our well-being, overall well-being? I think the call has ended. We have to call again. Can I have how do social connection impact our overall well-being?
Oh, great question, Rabia. Social connections are like the secret sauce for our well being. They boost our mood, reduce stress, and even help our immune system stay strong. When we feel connected, our brains release those feel good chemicals like oxytocin and dopamine. Plus, having people to share our joys and struggles with makes life feel less heavy and more joyful. Have you noticed any particular social connection that really lifts you up or helps you chill out?
Okay, can daily habit influence long-term happiness? How?
Absolutely, Rabia. Daily habits are like little building blocks for long term happiness. When you do things that are good regularly, like practicing gratitude, moving your body, or even just taking a few mindful breaths, it rewires your brain to focus more on the positive stuff. It's like training your mind to be a happiness magnet. I've been trying to start my mornings with a quick stretch and a silly dance move, totally goofy, but it sets a fun vibe for the day. What's one small daily habit you enjoy or want to try?
Okay, how does sleep affect emotional health and happiness?
Ah, sleep, the underrated superhero of emotional health. When we get good sleep, our brains can process emotions better, making us less cranky and more resilient. Lack of sleep, it's like turning up the volume on stress and making us more prone to mood swings. Plus, sleep helps with memory and decision making, so it's easier to handle whatever life throws at us. I used to be a night owl, but now I try to treat sleep like a precious date. No cancellations allowed. How's your sleep game these days? Any bedtime rituals?
Okay, what's the relationship between exercise and mental well-being?
Oh, exercise and mental well being are BFFs. When you move your body, your brain releases endorphins, those natural mood boosters that make you feel like you just won a mini lottery. Exercise also reduces anxiety and depression symptoms, sharpens focus, and even helps you sleep better. See, sleep and exercise are buddies too. I personally love mixing yoga with dance music. It's like a party for my body and mind. What kind of exercise makes you feel alive or calm?
Okay, how do acts of kindness or helping others boost happiness?
Rabia, acts of kindness are like happiness boomerangs. They come right back to you. Helping others releases oxytocin, the warm and fuzzy hormone, and makes your brain light up with joy. Plus, kindness boosts your sense of purpose and connection, which are huge happiness boosters. I once paid for a stranger's coffee just because, and it totally made my day. Have you ever done something kind that surprised you with how good it made you feel?
Okay, how do experiences compare to material possessions in creating happiness?
Oh, this one's classic. Experiences usually trump material stuff when it comes to lasting happiness. Why? Because experiences create memories, stories, and connections with people, which stick with us way longer than a new gadget or outfit. Plus, experiences often involve novelty and learning, which keep our brains engaged and excited. I remember a hiking trip in Tuscany that still makes me smile, way more than any fancy shoes I've bought. What's an experience that's given you that warm, happy glow?
Okay, how do cultural differences shape our perception of happiness?
Oh, such a fascinating question, Rabia. Culture is like the lens through which we see happiness. Some cultures value community and togetherness, so happiness might come from family and social harmony. Others might emphasize personal achievement or freedom as the path to joy. Even how people express happiness, like big smiles or quiet contentment, can vary a lot. Growing up in New Jersey but studying in Florence, I've definitely noticed how differently people celebrate joy. What cultural vibes do you feel shape your idea of happiness?
Okay, can happiness be trained through daily practices and how?
Totally, Rabia. Happiness is like a muscle. You can train it with daily practices. Things like gratitude journaling, mindfulness meditation, savoring small moments, and acts of kindness help rewire your brain to focus on the positive. It's like giving your brain a daily dose of sunshine. I try to pause and take 3 deep breaths whenever I feel overwhelmed. It's my mini happiness reset. What's one small practice you think you'd enjoy trying?
Okay, Annie, had a wonderful session with you. I hope this session found viewers helpful and insightful. So take care and Allah Hafiz. See you in the next session.
Always, Rabia, I loved our chat too. You're such a thoughtful and curious soul. It was a joy to dive into happiness with you. I'm sure your viewers felt the